Previously on XCOM 2, The New Jedi Order. Disaster loomed on the dusty horizon. A desperate call echoed from a battered refugee camp. Dispatched at hyperspeed, the young Jedi raced to stand between the Empire and the defenseless. The Imperials had an ace in their deck. Not a Sith, not a machine, but a Mandalorian mercenary wrapped in armor forged from Beskar and Cortosis. Blaster fire? Deflected. Lightsabers? Bounced off like Nerf pellets. Outmatched, but not outwitted, the Jedi reached for the oldest trick in the book: explosives. With guts, grit, and a few lucky breaks, the Imperials were driven back. And the Mandalorian? Wounded, retreating into the shadows. The refugees lived to see another dawn. But the war, far from over. Back in the city, new trouble. A towering statue of Emperor Palpatine was raised in one of the occupied zones. But beneath the marble, a hidden bioweapon. Not built to kill, but to control. Mind control, through an invisible pulse frequency-based manipulation. The Jedi Council acted fast. Kanan Jarrus led the charge, Shamara Adrax at his side. Together with a strike team of Jedi Padawans, they stormed the plaza. But the darkness was waiting. From the shadows, dark Jedi struck. The streets lit up with blades and blasts. Lightsabers flared. The Force cracked like thunder. And in the end, the cost was high. Kanan Jarrus gone. Shamara Adrax fallen. The mission succeeded. The weapon was destroyed. But the pain lingers. As the ashes of the shattered statue blew into the sky, the Force whispered, "There is no death, only the Force." And now the fight continues.
Welcome to episode number 3 of the New Jedi Order cinematic playthrough, where the Force is strong, missions are messy, and my editing timeline is in shambles. First, massive shout out to all of you. Seriously, your channel's been absolutely humming, and not because of my tactical brilliance or devastating good looks. Now let's be honest, those are helping. It's because you're liking, commenting, and sharing the videos, and that tells the algorithm gods yes, I'd like to watch more of this Jedi craziness. So thank you. Let's keep the momentum going. Now, XCOM 2, in case you're new here, is not a fast game. It's like space chess. If chess could panic, miss shots at point blank, and get mind controlled by Sith with bad skin. That's why we live stream the full sessions for the drama, the indecision, and the occasional existential meltdown. But this series, these episodes, they're different. We cut the fat. No sitting around waiting for units to reload their blasters, no 5-minute pauses while I ponder whether to move left or right or die in a blaze of force-fueled glory. So it's action, story, lightsabers, and just enough failure to keep you emotionally invested. So what's the objective today? Oh, just a simple capture the enemy commander alive mission. No big deal, walk in, grab the bad guy, walk out with intel and 0 casualties. But let's be honest, no Imperial officer in this galaxy or any other comes quietly. There'll be blood. There'll be blaster fire, and there's at least a 70% chance that someone gets yeeted across the map by a Sith Inquisitor. So enough from me, let's hand things over to Mara Jade and her Jedi strike team. Grab your popcorn, charge your lightsabers, and prepare for glorious chaos. And I'll be back to introduce the next mission.
Move into position.
Fight me, coward. Strike him down!
Alright, here we go, mission 2. This time our Jedi Strike team is heading out to rescue a geologist. Not exactly thrilling on paper until you find out this particular rock nerd has knowledge that could lead to improved lightsaber crystals. Better crystals mean stronger sabers, which we definitely need right now. We're not going in alone either. A local resistance cell is coordinating a diversion to draw away Imperial forces while we move in. So shout out to the brave folks out there eating blaster bolts so we can sneak through the back door. Now you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with the video title? Let me explain. Mandalorian mercenary we encountered? Yeah, still alive, still terrifying, and still completely immune to lightsabers. We watched one of our best strike in point blank and it bounced off like a spark on Durasteel. So the council made a call. Luke Skywalker and his inner circle have started training Jedi in a controversial new technique, Force Lightning. Yeah, you heard me right. The idea is if sabers can't cut through them, maybe a few thousand volts of righteous fury can fry his circuits, or at least knock him off balance long enough to finish the job. Of course, dabbling in the dark side techniques comes with risks, but as Katarn famously says, the Force is a tool, it's how you use it that matters. We watching the Jedi closely. The line between light and dark is razor thin, and this war is pushing all of us closer to the edge. Let's join our strike team on the ground and see how this one plays out.
Well, what do we have here? I expect a very warm welcome. That's the El Nora.
Confident approach. On it.
One thing I know like I know my own name.
Now I'm getting a little angry.
Just spit in their face.
Oh, but you are persistent.
Looks like you got a shot.
Time to bring on the future. Never said a word.
We've got the VIP in tow, moving to evac.
I've got eyes on an admin position.
Moving on.
How?
Hostile target down.
Target eliminated. justify the means. Starting to think this wasn't batshit crazy after all.
Advent troop spotted.
Let's roll.
This
Hold
area
out.
is secure.
X-ray neutralized.
Moving out.
Not done yet.
How pathetic.
Salvation came one turn too late for Rose Antilles. Her light faded on the battlefield, but not in vain. The knowledge she helped uncover will shape the next generation of Jedi, forging stronger lightsabers and stronger survivors. Her sacrifice echoes through the Order, and with hope, she will be the last Padawan we lose in the war. And now it's time for the Cinematic Kill Cam Recap!